Hey, welcome or welcome back. It is good to see you. It's a Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. And Amberlynn's uploaded a new So Raw video, but her last video with the Torrid haul, my audio and video were screwed up for over half of the video, so I'm just gonna scrap it and I'll do something else for that one. But yeah, so this new Amberlynn video is titled I'm Single, ? I'm done with Becky and Dehumanizing Me. So Raw, episode 2. So is she done with Becky and done with dehumanizing herself? Or is she just dehumanizing herself? That comma doesn't make any sense in there if she's done with both of them. So, writer Lynn, I guess I don't even. Oh, no, she's not single. It's highly unlikely, but I think people have been speculating that she and Wifey broke up because we haven't heard or seen Wifey in the videos lately. It doesn't mean anything. But so I guess let's just jump on in. This one is 35 minutes long, folks. So get a snack, get a drink. I don't have a drink. I'm gonna regret that, I'm sure. But let's see what she has to say, and I hope this video doesn't mess up. I'm gonna put her at 1.5 instead of 1.25 because I don't got time for this crap.
Hey guys, so welcome to the second episode of So Raw.
Second
Video
episode.
is so raw, you guys. Fuck. I'm pretty much just talking about anything and everything. If you guys want to give me topics, questions, advice, anything that you would like me to talk about, you can either leave it in the comments below because I do read comments now. I do. It's just
For how long though?
I want to correspond more with you guys, or you can go to my Instagram and send me a private DM. My Instagram is velvet.and.honey, so velvet and honey. A lot of you do not like that name, or a lot of you love that name. There is no in between. So if I seem a little out of it, it's because I am so tired. Oh my God, I did not get much sleep. I went to bed super late and I purposely woke up really early just so I can film this, edit it, get it up for you guys. But your girl's tired. So if I seem out of it, that's
poor thing. It's not like she can't just take a nap during the day.
is the reason why. Nothing deeper. Okay. So the first thing, I will be answering a question that I noticed was asked quite a bit. Why not do separate videos for your foster care discussions? So it's super simple. I have tried to do separate videos, but for some reason it's more triggering versus if I just like surround it with other things that I'm talking about, because it's just like a quick passing thought if I share something with you guys and then move on to the next topic. It's in a way kind of
I guess if she's not sitting down thinking, okay, I have to talk about my foster care experience for this video, I could see that being kind of a different mindset than just having little blips here and there throughout these videos.
Comforting to me, subconsciously knowing and consciously, honestly, knowing that when I'm done sharing what I'm sharing, I can move on to a different discussion. It is hard. It is very hard for me to talk about my foster care experience. I went through a lot of traumatizing things, and I just think it's time that I slowly start sharing those things. And I feel like by doing it in these episodes, because these episodes are meant to share certain sides of me that you guys might not have seen yet. And I just think it's, perfect opportunity to do that in these episodes instead of just making full-fledged videos on it. More triggering, harder for me. Everyone processes things differently, and I just feel like this is the right thing for me. And I know I have a lot of people who watch me, hate me, don't believe me, theories around it.
There are a lot of people that don't believe anything she says whatsoever. They think everything that comes out of her mouth is a lie. As far as her foster care experience, that is her experience, and I'm not going to judge it. That's what she remembers, how she experienced. She was a child. And I'm sure it was all very traumatic for her. So
everything that I talk about. But there is also a very big part of you that I feel like I owe it to you guys to just know more about me and things that I've been through. Maybe you guys can understand why I am the way I am, or, you know, I just know that I would appreciate if there was a YouTuber I watched, if they just became a little bit more vulnerable and shared things. Of course, it's their choice. I just feel like I've reached that point where, yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time we open up a little bit. I'm not saying that in every single episode there's going to be talk about foster care or there's going to be super vulnerable talks. It's not going to be every single episode, but I feel like majority of them, I feel like I want you guys to peep in the windows a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just learn a little bit more about me in ways that you haven't. So something.
Pull back the veil a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. So when it comes to her childhood experiences, you know, things that happened to you as a child definitely shape you as an adult and can affect your behavior and how you act as an adult, for better or for worse. And in my opinion, when it comes to like some of your bad behaviors, if you're like, well, it's because of my childhood, that's just an excuse. If you recognize bad behaviors and you recognize what they came from, then you can probably work on doing better or getting better, whether that's through therapy or on your own. That's just my thoughts. Feel free to disagree with me.
Something else I want to talk about is dehumanizing. This is not a pity me party. This isn't like.
I don't think anybody's dehumanizing you, Amberlynn. Maybe a handful of people.
Let's get out my small violin because Amberlynn Reed needs pity or sympathy. That's not it at all. I just feel, based on recent events, I mean, it's been like this for years, but I just feel like lately it's been a lot. Like it's been a lot. And I feel like I'm being dehumanized in a way. So I do want to put up the definition of what it means to deprive someone or something of human qualities, like personality, dignity, subject someone to inhuman or degrading conditions or treatment. So the part where it's like you deprive someone of qualities and personality and stuff like that, I feel like that's happening to me. I feel like I can't express how I feel. I can't share certain things that have happened to me without people pretty much saying, no, you can't feel this way.
I wouldn't call it dehumanizing. I would just say a lot of people discount Amberlynn, as far as we're all human, we all make mistakes, we all screw up, and we're entitled to change our opinions and change over the years and to grow as people. And I think a lot of people don't want to give Amberlynn the opportunity to grow and change as a person. They still want to see her as the person she was 4, 5, 6 years ago. She's in her 30s now. She's probably matured some and changed a bit and grown up a little bit. I mean, when she started her YouTube channel, she was what, 22, 21, 22, something like that. So I think in that respect, people do that. I try to take people at face value. Yes, Amberlynn does lie about stuff. Yes, she has done some shitty things. She treated Becky like crap. Becky's mom with that voicemail, awful. There's been a lot of things Amberlynn has done that I don't agree with, and a lot of things that I'm fine with. But none of those that I just mentioned am I fine with. But I think we all are capable of doing shitty things in any given moment. I think we're all capable of lashing out without thinking, because we're humans. We all make mistakes. I'm not excusing Amberlynn's behavior. I'm just saying that most of us are probably no better, to be honest. The difference being she's lied about some stupid shit, and she's been dishonest about stuff, and she's posted it on the internet for people to judge. And here I am posting shit on the internet for people to judge as far as my own content as well. Sometimes we don't make good choices.
You can't be this person. You can't share these things, especially when I share hobbies that I enjoy. No, you can't. That's not actually who you are as a person. You're just trying to be someone else.
Another really big one that I forgot to mention in this video is when I do share things about my past, people say, no, that's not true. it's almost as if you guys forget that I am a human who has had experiences in my life. Almost as if the trauma I've been through or the amazing things I've been through or any heartbreaking stories that I have shared, people try to take those away from me, almost as if I am not a real person with experiences. And that's hard.
What really makes me feel
I think part of it also, before she continues her dehumanizing thing here, is she tends to do a lot of these things to other people. Like with Becky, she talked about, this is my like with the engagement story. This is my experience. It happened to me. It just happens to involve other people. Well, yeah, that other person is Becky. And what if Becky were to share on her channel her experience and things that happened to her and her truth when it comes to to Amberlynn? Would Amberlynn be okay with that? Probably not. And when Becky did state, what she remembered and her experience when it came to Amberlynn, kind of low-key blaming Becky for her not going to the hospital when she was bleeding. She was like, well, she basically discounted what Becky said on her I think it was Instagram. So it's like, well, Becky has these experiences as well. Can she share her experiences even though they involve you? Is that okay? Because according to everything you're saying, it would be. But somehow I don't think it would be. So I think Amberlynn also needs to give the same respect to other people. But we're 12 minutes into this video and 5 minutes into hers, so yeah, get back to her.
Dehumanized is when my first episode is so raw, where I said, I could talk about news or I could share advice that you guys might need from me. And the common response to that was, we don't want to hear you talk about the news because we don't care what you have to say about it. We don't want to hear you give advice because why, like, really, Amberlynn giving advice? It makes me feel like I'm just not human. I have advice, you guys. I'm not
Well, sure, you have advice, but I think I think the reason people say that is, what experience would you have to give them advice for? I think is why they say that. Where are you coming from with your advice for some of these things? Like with the last time, the supposed person and the professor. You went, what, one semester in college? What experience do you have with these sorts of things? I mean, sure, anybody can give advice on anything, but I think people are just wondering, where is your advice coming from what life experience and whatnot, is my best guess. Or people just don't care what you think, could be the other side of that.
completely unintelligent. I do have some common sense, and I am a human who lives in the United States, so I do have opinion on politics or things happening in the news. And it doesn't even have to be my opinion all the time. It could just be me sharing things that are happening that maybe you guys don't know about. I don't know, and I just feel like, in a way, people forget that I am human. I do experience things. I do have opinions. I do have a voice, and I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the vibe. It's not fair. I get it. A lot of you don't like me. I do get it. But please just let me have a voice on my channel. And if you don't like what I'm talking about, you can click the next video.
You do have a voice on your channel. It's your fucking channel. Say and do whatever you want. If people don't like it, they'll skip to the next video or they'll fast forward through it. It's that simple. If people don't want to watch it, they won't. It's your video, your channel. Post what you want to post. You're not being silenced. You're talking right now.
Or go watch someone else. Go do something else. Go touch some grass. It's just to feel dehumanized on such a large public platform by so many people. I already have struggles loving myself and even liking myself and who I am as a person. And having so many people make me feel less than doesn't help with that. And I don't want to be kicked off of YouTube. I love YouTube. I love making videos. Maybe I love listening to myself talk. I've been told Amberlynn just likes to listen to herself talk. You know what? Maybe. Regardless of why I like YouTube, it doesn't even matter. I enjoy it. I don't want to be kicked off it. And
why would you be kicked off it?
I don't think that dehumanizing someone just because you don't like them is appropriate.
I just want to make it clear that I don't think anybody is dehumanizing Amberlynn. People just don't watch her for an advice column type channel or for opinions on current events. They watch her for entertainment.
Okay, so next question. I actually got this one from Instagram. Is it true that you told Becky you wouldn't talk about her if she didn't talk about you? So this is actually the final time
I think they did make that agreement.
will talk about Becky. I know I've said that before, but I'm just going to be as honest and candid as I can. No, this is not my choice. I could care. I was going to say I could care less, and I recently found out that it's I couldn't care less.
Couldn't care less.
Anyways, I couldn't care less if Becky spoke about me. She could speak about me in every single one of her videos, and I would not care. At all. At all. She doesn't want me speaking about her, which, fine, that's great. But I spent the last 5 years of my life with her, surrounded by her.
That doesn't sound right to me. I thought I recalled Amberlynn saying in a previous video that they had agreed to not talk about each other. Am I not remembering that correctly? I don't recall what video it would have been in, but...
Her family, surrounded by her friends, surrounded by her energy, her circle. I followed her life. I was part of her life. And it's like to have those 5 years be just taken from me, and I can't even share memories. I can't, it's like those 5 years are being erased from my life. And that's hard for me.
I think a lot of it is that anytime Becky has been brought up, it's been brought up, she's been brought up negatively. Wait, is she Becky's pronoun? I'll use they. They've been brought up in a negative sense, like with the engagement. It was so awful. With the cancer, with the doctor's office. There hasn't been anything positive shared. It's all been, oh, I never really loved Becky. We were just living our separate lives. You haven't shared anything positive.
But she doesn't want me talking about her. Fine. I won't. I don't care. I think it's silly. We were part of each other's lives for 5 years. But fine. I won't talk about her. It just sucks because it's like I have so many things I want to say. So many things I want to say. You guys have no idea. But those 5 years, I have to erase them from the internet. I can't speak about them any longer.
They're already on the internet. It's like she's playing victim Lynn here. Oh, well, I can't say anything. I can't talk about my past. I can't speak about anything. No, you can. Just don't be a dick about it.
And I am just going to shove my pride away. I'm going to shove my thoughts and my feelings away and my stories and experiences and things that I would like to share. I know a lot of people don't understand why I would want to, and that's fine. You guys don't really have to understand that. But just out of respect for her, like she's not forcing me to do shit. Like no one can force me to do anything. But out of respect, because I'm not this cold-hearted person that people think I am, I will not be speaking about her anymore. I will say the whole proposal thing, I have had a lot of people say that I'm lying about it, which I'm not. I'm not lying. Why would I lie about something where the literal person could come online and be like, Amberlynn's lying? Like, come on now. I'm not going to lie about Becky at all. I shared that story because it was very much requested, very much. And for some reason, I thought Becky and I shared it in live stream era. I don't know. There's just too many live streams to go through and watch and listen. So. But I thought we did share it. I don't know, though. There's just too many hours. There's days upon days of live stream era. And I just don't want to go back to that. I'm just very much that type of person where I like to talk about my past. And I like to talk about things I've been through and experiences I've been through. And I guess the last 5 years of my life has to kind of be erased. And this is what I consider being silenced. And it sucks because
you're not being silenced. Becky has just asked you to not talk about her specifically. You can still speak about your past and speak about the last 5 years. But just don't say things directly about Becky. I mean, there's ways around it. I mean, unless Becky would probably be okay if you were like, yeah, we were watching this movie, or we went to go X place, we went to do this. But don't be like blaming things on Becky, or I don't know.
Like I said, there's a lot that I feel in my heart that I would like to discuss and say, but I'm just not going to because I'm not that person. If someone says literally to me, stop talking about me, then I'm going to do it. So don't ask me questions about her anymore. and I won't have to ever speak about this again. And I probably sound so mean right now, and that's not my intention. It's just, it's so hard when, like, do you guys ever have that feeling where it's like there's so much you want to say? It's like your chest is full of just thoughts and words and things, and you have to just shove them down. That's hard. Plus lack of sleep, you guys. I am so tired. Today I have spent a large portion of the day just feeling overstimulated for a lot of different reasons. And when I feel overstimulated, I get super anxious and kind of like angry, and I lash out. It's not cute. It's not fun. If anyone else feels that way, you are not alone. You are not alone. I can trust that. Next question I have gotten a few times on Instagram is, do you still have to sleep sitting up? So thankfully, no, I do not. With weight loss, I have a lot of non-scale victories, which I want to keep more weight related content just strictly on like weigh-in videos. So my So Raw isn't really going to have weight related subject matter, but I did want to bring up that I do have a lot of non-scale victories. And one of them is I can like lay in the bed like a normal person. And I love that. Ever since I was a little girl, like I've always loved like lots of blankets and lots of pillows. So I'm always going to be that girl, but no, I do not have to sleep sitting up, which is awesome. So I do want to do some story times for you guys in these So Raw videos. They're just going to be like quick story times of just like random things that have happened in my life. So this one I want to talk about is I was suspended for something I didn't do. I've actually been suspended.
If I don't have anything to add to this story or anything, I might just skip it, but we'll see. A long story short, Amber's high school best friend got into a fight with another girl in the cafeteria. Amber's friend and the other girl lied and said it was Amber fighting the other girl instead of Amber's friend, so Amber got suspended instead of her friend. She had to do community service at a nursing home and found a love for bonding with the elderly and helping people, and that's why she loves working with the elderly. She found this love and passion during her community service from being suspended.
Okay, so we have a rumor. Everyone loves a good rumor. So this rumor is Wifey left since she hasn't been in Amberlynn's videos. So that has been such a big rumor. Because me and Wifey broke up. She hasn't been in the videos. So if you go back and look, she has been. She's only ever in my vlogs. When I do sit down videos like this, where I'm not actually vlogging, I'm not like showing my day or whatever, she's never been in those really, I don't think. But when I'm vlogging my day and such, then that's different. Then she's like part of my day and she's in my videos and she talks a little bit more. But 9 times out of 10, when I'm filming like this, she's working or she's doing her own thing. But usually it's because she's working. But no, she has not left. We have not broke up. I just haven't been vlogging. She has moved here. She's actually only left twice. And the last time was in May. I'm pretty sure the beginning of May. So yeah, no, not at all. I know there's like weird conspiracy that because I'm doing my makeup, it means I'm single. I don't know what you guys mean. I simply wasn't doing.
She just wanted to do her makeup. Yeah, it's just because you can't see Wifey in the video doesn't mean she's left. I mean, yeah, she does work.
My makeup in the beginning of my ankle injury because I felt like shit. Like when I tell you guys, it wasn't just freaking physical, it was also mental. Like I felt paralyzed, I felt defeated. I did not care about makeup.
I didn't think she was going to talk about her ankle anymore.
I didn't care about anything. So no, I'm just starting to feel like better spirits. I'm starting to just feel better in general. So that is why I am looking more put together, because I'm finally able to start being myself again. So I got this question on Instagram and it kind of made me sad. I'm not going to lie, but I kind of wanted to talk about it. How do you feel that a large portion of your audience gets entertainment from your struggles? So there's a part of me that understands. What I mean by that is people find entertainment in.
People like to watch train wrecks. People like to watch, I don't know, people doing poorly at things so they feel better about themselves or something. I don't know. Or people just like an underdog story. They like to see somebody overcome adversity, maybe.
Drama. They find entertainment in train wreck stuff. That's like why we like 90 Day Fiancé, why we like 600 Pound Life. We like to see things like that to make us feel better about ourselves. And it's that simple. But it does suck because when I'm struggling, I am a human that is mentally and emotionally or physically hurting. I am in distress. As someone who is struggling, there is a distress to me. And it's like for people to find enjoyment, entertainment in that is sad. But it's just reality. I don't want to think that a large portion of you are like that because it's like, damn, y'all, are you just wanting me to fail? I know there are people who want me to fail, the people who don't believe that I've lost weight.
I think most people want to see her succeed.
You do not want me to lose weight. There's people out there who do not want me to lose weight. That's weird. I can still be a troll. I could still be a train wreck. I could still be all these things for you guys, even if I lose weight. So don't you worry. Don't prevent me from losing weight, please. That also brings me to like the discussion of like, are you afraid to lose weight because you have made your whole YouTube channel around being 500 to 600 pounds. And it's like, that's also a whole other subject within itself. I don't know where that voice came from. That's a whole other subject for a whole other video, a whole other time, because
I mean, it's a valid question. You know, this has been your YouTube persona for so long.
Yeah, I need to absorb that question. I need to absorb that subject a little bit more before I actually start talking about it, because it's true. My channel is heavily influenced and made and pretty much successful. I am successful in my own way. You guys can take it for what you will.
I think she'd be more successful if she lost the weight. So, I mean,
it's because of my weight. And that is worrisome. I'll just leave it there. So someone asked to see my YouTube viewership analytics, and I was like, that is so random. But you know what? I'm kind of curious myself. So I just wanted to show you guys, this is just a real fast segment in this video. So the majority age-wise that watch me is 25 to 34, which seems about right, but I am gasping at the 1.4% of 65 plus that watches me. Hello. Hi. How are you guys doing? Welcome. So I also wanted to see gender. I am shocked by this, honestly. I was expecting more male, not more male in the sense of like more than female, because I knew female was going to be blown out of this water. What?
Blown out of the water.
Did that even make sense?
Blow it out of the water?
I knew more females watched me, but I was expecting males to at least be like 25%. I love seeing what countries you guys are from. So shout out to y'all.
Pause here. Got 7.2 United Kingdom, 6.4 in Canada, 3.2 Australia.
United Kingdom, Canada, Australia. Look at you. Oh my God. I really kind of want to move to Canada. I'm not going to lie. And then this last part I thought was really interesting that shocked the shit out of me. I'm not going to lie. 42.8% of my views is from people who aren't even subscribed. Y'all, if you are not.
Yeah. A lot of channels are that way. They don't subscribe, but they watch the videos. And then you might have 200, well, she does have 200,000 people subscribed, but maybe only 50,000 of those people watch the videos. I have a lot of channels I'm subscribed to that I don't really watch that often anymore, but I'm still subscribed just in case. I think I have a much smaller audience than Amberlynn, of course, but in my analytics, I only get maybe 50 views per video, but I love those 50 views. My audience, I've lost 2 subscribers in the last 28 days. That makes me sad. So 32% of my viewers are not subscribed and 67 are. So you 32.8% that aren't subscribed, why don't you subscribe? Help a girl out. Help me grow my channel. Oh wow, my geographies? 3.2% are in India. Well, hello. And 2.5% Canada, 1.4% Bangladesh. That's fascinating. Welcome. I love that. So yeah. I love those analytics. Little quick plug here for my own channel. Why don't you like this video and subscribe? I would love to get to 200 subscribers by the end of the year. I have very small goals. So help me out with my very small goals.
Not subscribed, subscribe. Just do it. Just do it. So next is the advice segment. Are we going to have one of these every single time? You never know. But this one is juicy. My dad is cheating on my mom. Wow, okay. He had me answer his phone about a week ago because he was cooking and his hands were dirty. When I answered the call, a text came in that said, "I miss your feet and lips. We meeting up again tomorrow night?" ?
I miss your feet.
I instantly called him out. We have always had a close relationship. He beat around the bush, but I could tell he was lying. He finally caved once I opened the text and saw the thread of him cheating on my mom with a man. Do I tell my mom? He told me to keep it a secret. My dad is now repeatedly saying he isn't gay. He is just experimenting, but my mom doesn't know. What do I do? Love your videos, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate that. And thank you for opening up to me like that. Okay, so first of all, we're not going to touch on the fact that he's experimenting with a man. Cool. Do you. I'm not going to sit here and be like, is he gay? Is he not gay? I'm not going to investigate that. I feel like that's inappropriate because his sexuality is his own. He needs to figure that out within himself. But I will say cheating, regardless of what gender, with who, with what, is bad, is wrong. You're strictly asking, do you tell your mom? That's a tough cookie to be in. I'm not going to lie. So 9 times out of 10, when I try to give someone advice, I try to put myself in their shoes. And I don't really know exactly how you're feeling, but I know if this was me, I would feel so bad for my mom. So bad. But then I would feel so bad for my dad because I know the outcome. I know what the outcome would be if I told my mom. But I feel like the pain of knowing the secret and knowing that my mom deserves better would outweigh the pain that
I think this person will just end up resenting their father. And if the mom finds out that the kid knew and didn't tell her, she's going to be hurt. It's a very tough situation to be in. Absolutely.
My dad would feel if I told on him, if you will. So yes, I do think you should tell your mom. That might not be the most popular opinion. I don't know what you guys think, audience. Let me know in the comments below. But I do think that you should tell your mom. I think that you should, before that, I think that you should at least set your dad down because you said that you guys have a close relationship. I think that you should honestly set your dad down and just be like, you need to do the right thing. If you don't do the right thing, then I'm going to do the right thing because you want to do right by your mom. And I don't know what type of relationship you have with your mom because you didn't say.
Absolutely. They need to talk to their dad and be like, look, Dad, you can't do this to Mom. You know, it's not fair to her. Yeah, that would suck so bad. Because you don't want to, like, feel like it's your reason that your family broke up, even though you know that it's your dad's fault because he's the one cheating. But yeah, that's a tough situation. What do you all think? What would you do in this situation? Let me know.
But just because you're close with your dad doesn't mean that like you still shouldn't respect your mother in that way to do right by her. But give your dad the opportunity to do it first. You can even give him a timeline if you will. Because I don't want you to be
even though I'm not a fan of ultimatums, that might be what you have to do. But yeah, that's a horrible secret to have to try to keep for your father, knowing that it's going to hurt your mother.
Holding on to the secret because I know that could be detrimental to you as a person, like with your mental health or something, because I know that's what it would do to me.
Absolutely.
Like the guilt would literally eat me up inside. I'm not going to lie. I can't handle guilt well at all. But yes, I do think your mom needs to find out whether it's from him or from you. But again, give him the opportunity to do it first. So I hope that helps. And I hope everything gets figured out and there's a happy ending. Okay, you guys. So the next segment, oh my God, are we blurry?
We are.
Is the bad choices where I'm going to pick 3 of these cards. And let me tell you some.
Probably going to skip this.
Next, we're going to do random fact of the day. I try to keep this at the ends of my videos because not everyone cares about facts. Not everyone cares about being smart and intelligent and clever. So we put it at the end. For us, smart ones who want to be smart. Okay. Killer whales eat deer. How did the deer get into the ocean then? How do the whales get the deer? Okay, let me read. Most notably in Alaska, killer whales or orcas have been known to prey on deer that decide to take a dip in the water. But how whales? Okay. Some have been known to regurgitate fish onto the surface of the water to lure in seagulls too. Ew, I didn't like that one. I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay. So that is the end of this So Raw episode. I feel like this one.
I mean, has she forgotten that there's like beaches and shorelines by the ocean?
So rambly, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That's what this is about. Just like, you know, puking up words, regurgitating, if you will. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you for joining the podcast that isn't really a podcast like at all in any sort of way or form, and you bought it off a Wish, and now you regret that you spent the money on it. Bye, guys.
Well, all right. That was something. Don't know if I can really remember too much of what happened in that one, so I don't have too much to add here at the end. I know that I probably cut out a good 10 minutes of this, maybe, of her video, so we'll see. I'm sitting at 41.5 minutes right now on mine. We'll see what I can get it down to. But let me know your thoughts down below. I would love to hear them because apparently I can't remember anything that happened in this video, even though I just watched it. But I'm getting ready to go to bed probably. So I'm probably just tired. But I will remember it whenever I edit. So At any rate, I hope you all have had a lovely day and have a lovely rest of the week. And until next time, be safe and take care.